Peace, family. How y'all doing? This is Anthony coming to you live, and I want to discuss for a few minutes why I started a FinTech franchise. Yes, and for those who don't know what FinTech is, it's basically short for financial technology, right? FinTech. That look it up, and I'm going to be teaching a lot more about that, right? But it's a whole new industry wave. So I started a FinTech business, right? A financial technology business in the financial industry, and I was able to take that business concept with the help of the corporate team, and was able to make that franchisable, right? So I was able to start a business for low barrier to entry, right? And get that business started for myself and help put other people in power in a position of financial empowerment, guys. So I'm gonna run down a quick list of why I decided to do that, why I made that financial choice to move forward in this direction. First thing is first is because I wanted to do something that was meaningful with my life in business outside of just my spiritual works, right? I wanted to do other things that I can touch some of everybody, right? And I think with finances, that's something that people are gonna always need. You're gonna never run out of customers, right? You're gonna always have people you can help and serve, right? You can always make a dollar and a difference, right? So I wanted to do something that can be meaningful, right? I was like, I want to have ways where I don't have income ceilings. I don't want to have blocks and gaps. I want to be able to make unlimited amount of money and have access to unlimited amount of customers, right? And that's what we're able to do here at this financial company, right? Also, that would be like my number one. My number two, I wanted to make passive residual income, right? I just wanted to constantly make, that mailbox money, right? We're in a digital age, we're in a digital economy. The first time in human history where we're moving to a new hyper technological reality, right? Country, right? We're moving to a whole nother industry. It's right here. You're seeing it happen, right? That's another reason I wanted to get out of general labor, right? I don't want to be always working hard. I come from culinary background, right? I've come from doing hardcore labor, and so I'm not a stranger to labor, but I didn't want to always be locked down to just trading time for money. You follow what I'm saying? No, I want to have financial freedom. Also, I don't want no inventory, right? I don't want to have a lot of things piled up. I want to be able to move, right? Don't have to deal with shipping and handling, right? Constantly, at the mail, constantly moving products. It's a lot. Now I will do it, and I still do it, but it's at a certain pace, right? So I noticed all those things. Also with that overhead, right? Didn't want to have an overhead where I have to, constantly paying, that brick and mortar, and I've done that operation. And it was successful when it was successful, and it was over when it was over, right? So that overhead, man, it's a big thing, right? So I realized all those reasons is why I wanted to start, a business in the financial space because I really want to not be obligated to anything. I don't want to have to get up and go to work every day, right? By force. I want to make those things by choice, right? Also, one thing I love about this industry is you don't have to spend years in school, getting student loans and trying to pay all that stuff off when you get out, right? You don't have to go through all these state tests and regulations outside of following the law and having your business set up and everything like that. That's it. You know what I mean? And you off to the races, right? So I just wanted to share some of those things, right? Also, I love being the fact that I can have a home based business. I can work from home. I can work from wherever I'm at when we're traveling, right? Anywhere you want to go in the world, you can still work that business. I love that time freedom and that physical freedom, right? Also, and last but not least, I would say just being able to transfer that wealth to my son, to my family, right? When it's my time to go, I want to make all those thousands, millions, and billions of dollars to go right back into the family. Keep it flowing, guys. So that's my time. That's what I want to share with you guys. If you want to also learn more about FinTech, how FinTech can help you as a customer and a client, or if you someone that want to start a home-based business in the financial space, you entrepreneur, you an investor, you somebody who wants to grow and looking for new opportunities, let's build, let's get it, let's go. FinTech is the future, y'all. Everything we're seeing with finances is changing. How we do business, our commerce, everything. So you can really still have a lot of time to get in on this wave before it goes. Peace and blessings. I shall.